When's the last time you got laid?
Why'd you ask me that question?
I'm going to go on the panel on this one because it's always interesting whenever girls say this.
How many hours
do
ago?
I have to answer?
Last night?
No.
How many hours ago?
He said how many hours ago?
hours ago?
He said how many hours ago? Don't worry, I'm going to ask all the girls this.
Okay. Very long time ago.
Over a year?
Yeah.
Over 2 years?
No.
Year and a half?
About
a year, so 18 months. What about you?
What?
I do not talk about my behind closed doors life publicly, but
it's the nigga that she said that she's in a situation.
No, it's not a situationship. No, it's not. It's just it's a complicated situation that has.
Oh, it wasn't with him.
Hold on, please.
There we go.
Hold on. I'm not in a situationship. I'm in a complicated situation.
No.
Did you hear yourself?
I'm not. I didn't say it's. I'm saying it's a complicated situation that has been going on for 2.5 years.
That's the literal definition of a situationship.
It's not. We were at the point of engagement, so like it's not a situationship. It's just something that is like I hold it sacred, and I don't think it's appropriate to talk about it publicly and just out of respect.
Did you break? Hold on. Did you break off the engagement with him?
He like a lot has happened, and I will I think we'll always have love and respect for each other, but it has been like very recently up in the air, so I'm just I don't know. I don't really know where we stand right now. We literally had a fight like
who broke it off?
Night.
You or him?
Me. Yeah, me. I pushed the snowball off the hill kind of thing. And what do I do that makes me attractive to the person or the people that I want to attract? My dream man. I eat really healthy. I cook like all my meals and eat really healthy and work out. And then I do full body laser every 6 weeks.
Interesting.
I'm gonna come back to the last time because I genuinely believe that there's a majority of women are either always they're smashing somebody, bro. Like there's no way like these girls run around and say that they're celibate. Maybe 5 to 10%, but like the other 90 are sexually active with somebody.
Or they have toys.
Don't need
or they have toys.
Yeah, if you have a rose toy, you're good.
But even then, with the toy, it's
they
really
have
enough.
some dude that's in their rotation that they've hooked up with before that they feel like they're not collecting a body from or some shit like that. For you, it's probably him, or it might have been someone else, which is why you don't want to disclose it. But I find it interesting. So you broke off the engagement.
We were not engaged. He did tell me that we had gone ring shopping. He had kind of told me about his plans for what he wanted to do. How we worked out. This was
Why didn't it work out?
How old is he?
I'm 23 and he is turning 34, so he's quite a bit older. He's a great person, very financially stable, provider, takes care of himself. He was
so what'd
sober.
you do to fuck this one up then?
Actually, it wasn't.
Because men never end relationships. It's always women.
You're
unless
just
you
24.
did something.
That's why.
It wasn't.
Well, she said he was a good man, though.
He is a good man, and to be fair,
happened?
the last thing that we said.
She ended it.
The last thing that we said to each other was I'm getting on a plane. I love you. I care about you. And
that's what you said.
Yeah.
Why?
And because
because you're stupid.
If for whatever reason I got in a plane crash, I actually had a near-death experience a couple of days ago, and he we weren't on speaking terms at the time, and he came to the hospital being like, "Oh
so
my
he
God,
loves you."
He loves me 100%.
He's stupid too.
Why would you drop the bag?
He's dumb as a mother. Because she's stupid. I just said it. The fuck?
Oh my God.
I think
I'm disrespectful when you're stupid. Maybe you'll wake up and go back to that man. Stop being stupid and go back to him. He fucking loves you. Wake up, bitch.
And I love him too, and that's.
Do you not have men in your family who tell you shit like this? They're supposed to talk to you like this. Wake up, bitch. Go back to that man. He loves you. He wants to marry you.
Men are not supposed to talk to you.
The men in my
yes,
family.
Yes, the fuck they are. Because you're being stupid.
The men in my family definitely.
Let this resonate you when you go home. Go back to that motherfucker. Stop being stupid.
The men in my family definitely deliver a similar message, but with a much more gracious and respectful.
Well, you're not listening to their gracious ass message, are they? You're still in a fucking situationship and don't know it.
I'm an adult and I'm not in a situationship.
All right. Ask the chat.
Let me
is
say
she
this.
in a situationship or not?
Okay.
Let me just say this.
Let's get through this.
Comment yes or no in the chat.
Let me just say this. I think, and the reason why I ask these questions isn't to shit on you or anything like that. I just think that what I've realized with women, right, is that you guys have this mentality of the grass is always greener on the other side.
I don't think the grass is greener on the other side, but at a certain point it gets to, and it's a similar thing with my father, my biological father. And sorry to cut you off, but it's not that it's greener on the other side. It's almost
You
just
ended the relationship, right?
it's almost just like it's so bad. It has gotten so bad that I would rather have nothing.
Yeah, but you ended the relationship, correct?
Right.
At first he did, and then
Why did he end it? Because men don't end relationships ever.
Right. You must have been terrible.
Rarely do they end
I'm
relationships.
trying to think
Very
the
rare.
first time that like it came to this
She's
point.
trying to think of something that sounds good for the internet instead of being real.
I'm just trying to think. It was 2 years ago, so I'm just trying to think
if
what,
it's so
what
recent,
brought
then-
it up to that point.
But it's a serious situation in your life. You should know exactly what the fuck happened. Stop lying into the chat and be real. The fuck?
I'm not lying. I'm sorry. I'm like
Was
a
it
couple
okay? Was it?
walkers.
Did it have to do anything with? Because normally the only things that I've seen guys leave a woman for is like infidelity. That's typically like the only thing that not most, but a lot of guys just simply won't accept. Was that what it was? Keep it 1,000.
I'm gonna say this. We both made mistakes, and I won't say it's not like eye for an eye, but
it's
he
mutual.
made
Just answer the question. Did you cheat or not?
he made a mistake.
Yes,
first.
she cheated.
So he cheated first, and she got get back.
And this is my
Stupid.
thing, and
Does
this
not
is no
get back.
disrespect to the girls who do OnlyFans or you know, like that's your
Why
source
are you
of
deflecting
income.
instead of answering the questions directly?
I'm,
What is
I'm
your
about
problem?
to if you'll let me finish.
No, like you're being stupid.
Brandon,
You're
let's let her
wasting the chat's
finish.
time.
Let's let her
This
finish.
this
Let's let
guy's
her
just
finish.
stacking diapers around his house. Like, what's going on?
Because you're spouting word
Because I'm
vomit.
spouting words and I'm being stupid.
No,
Do you
you're
have
spouting-
anything constructive to say? Because it's like people are calling you
That is
sassy and a
very
cornball.
no. That is very constructive. Calling you stupid when you're stupid. It's because I love you.
So can we call you stupid?
Like if we're family,
if he's being
We're
stupid.
family,
If we're
we love each
family,
other, but
do you
you're
think he is?
stupid.
don't
and
you
I
call
think
your man stupid if he's being stupid because you love him, right? This bitch is being stupid.
Here, let's let her finish, Brandon.
Yeah.
The thing.
Alright,
All right,
you
so
got it.
go ahead. So you were saying so he made a mistake. You made a mistake following up.
Yeah, so just no
Okay,
disrespect to the people who consume you know, OnlyFans or
Yeah.
porn or anything like that, or even physical.
He had a porn
Or-
addiction.
I would say, like, if you're not able to, after setting a clear boundary that like our time is reserved for us and I don't want there to be any external distractions from that, including porn and especially paid porn, like how is it supposed to make me feel when you're paying money, like as the provider, you're paying money to consume something when
That's
like I'm
crazy.
willing to do anything to like please you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I have a question for you real quick.
Yeah.
What if he left the house for another woman, and would that be better than paying for porn?
Yeah, I would actually rather. I would rather.
That makes no sense,
I would
girl.
rather. I would rather. No, and this
It
is
actually
why.
does make sense.
Yeah.
I would rather, because if you seek out a connection, a physical connection with somebody, an organic, and maybe there's even some emotional, mental, spiritual something you're getting from it, I would rather you go and consume it that way as opposed to like virtual, unrealistic expectations, like
Makes sense,
something
I
that you're
guess.
paying for. Like
respect
you're
it.
using our money, the money that we go to Costco and we buy groceries, you're gonna use that money to go and buy porn. Like that upsets me.
Actually, you know,
As a
hold
provider-
on,
I
hold on,
respect
man.
it. That
Look,
makes
look,
sense. I
that's-
would be upset too.
That what you just said, I don't know if the chat's gonna understand that. What you said is extremely real. In other words, she would rather you go actually do the work, be attractive, fuck another bitch, come back to her, than spend her resources, because that's a woman depends on you when you're the provider, right?
Security.
And her jeopardize her security
Yep.
for some hoes online. So, okay, but you do realize that like it would be very difficult for you to like satisfy him the way he wants. Because a lot of times when guys watch porn, it's not because their girl isn't hot or they're not satisfied by their girl.
Right.
It's because men yearn for variety, and unfortunately,
Variety's the
one woman,
spice of life.
women unfortunately can never satisfy that by themselves.
Yeah.
Right.
So-
I also think it can come into really strong like prominence when there's fetish, like something specific that like an itch they're trying to scratch.
Yeah.
What was his fetish?
Tommy, what do you think about this? Because I know you want to say something. I can see it in your face.
Yeah. Go ahead, Tommy.
Well, I mean, there's several ways to look at it. She has a point, but then if he's seeing somebody in real life, he's spending money in real life.
Yes.
He's not spending money.
Which is
and
more
one thing you can't catch if he just loves the shit out of the internet is STDs. It ain't a bitch gonna run up on you at Costco and whoop your ass because she fucking your man.
I wish they would try.
She's not gonna show up pregnant. If the internet bitch show up pregnant, that'd be impressive.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
So I mean, on its face, at first, what you said makes sense, and then when you break it down logically, it makes no sense.
No sense.
No, I hear
But I
what
feel
you're
you
saying.
personally. So when people make arguments, a personal argument, I'd have nothing against.
It's
it.
my it's my
That's
story.
right.
It's
so
my
whenever
story.
people
it's not
do
the
that,
fact
like there are
of the
people
matter.
who okay with somebody sleeping with their wife, and they call those guys cuckold. But if that's what makes them happy, that's what makes them happy. So I'm a big believer in that. So if you know what makes you mad. And if it makes you mad that this man is having a relationship online where it just looks to you like it's like that's some fake ass shit, like that's weird to you.
Yeah.
And then I saw you alluded to it, but you didn't go into it. But it sounded like she was talking about some fucked up fetish porn that she's like, wait a minute, you're into that?
Yeah. There's a part. There's a level to
why it's
that
weird.
as well.
Yeah. Okay.
And
I'm
it's
also
funny
a
because,
psychologist. For
Probably
those who
some
didn't
weird
know.
shit.
and it's funny because like
Because at least if you cheat and she finds out you fucked a bad bitch, she's
Yeah.
like, okay, I can respect that.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
But versus, whatever he might have been whacking it to was
Because you're
weird
like,
stuff.
well, what do I do with this?
Yeah.
but also
This is like, who
made
are
a-
you?
Yes.
But also, you made a good point, Tommy, because the money he spends on paying for dates, getting food, drinks, whatever, it's still money, for his
It's coming out
security.
of the house.
So it's coming out regardless.
The point he was looking at made him lower status in rise. That's what it
Exactly.
is.
Yeah.
Something, yeah.
It was
Okay, that's
weird. It
fine.
was
It's the equivalent of if you talk about real life, if your woman see you fuck somebody and she's like, I could accept you fuck somebody, but this bitch look like Gollum.
And let's also I know and these lovely ladies and they're beautiful and all that stuff.
Shouts out
but
to
like
Lord of the
we
Rings.
know, I think we all know as women, like it's
That would
something
be ridiculous,
it's,
yeah,
it's
if I
such
caught
a
my
strong,
man on OnlyFans.
Yeah, like it's such a strong power that we have, and we know it's like these clowns are consuming, like they're paying for it, and like
Literally.
you got you got God.
Like,
Brandon.
exactly.
So it's like my man consuming that is like, I don't want to be with like a
goofy.
person, like a goof.
Yeah, he's a simp.
Brandon, short and sweet. What's your take on this?
Bro, she just yapping.
Okay.
I see her perspective.
Nobody
I
ordered
mean,
the Yappuccino.
I see her perspective that it's more redeemable that he had the ability to attract another attractive woman versus looking at whatever porn he was looking at. We don't even know what it is. It could be tranny porn. It could be some weirdo shit.
Could be kid shit.
Yeah, we don't.
Who knows?
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay.
I hope not.
If
Can I
it
ask some
was,
serious,
he would be in
respectful
jail.
questions?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it was probably some weird shit because guys like some strange, but it probably was something that
Was
was
it animals?
Can you stop?
Weird. Nigga, what the hell?
Just saying.
Well, you have to look at it. You have to look at it this way too. When she sees that another woman is willing to actually get with you, that's completely different than she knows this other woman probably ain't even paying you no attention. You're just
Exactly.
paying her.
Hit the
Yeah.
nail
Like
on
she
the
don't even know
head.
you
Exactly.
exist.
Yeah.
She does
Yeah.
not
That
care about you.
sucks
on
as
any-
a woman.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. It makes her man look crazy.
Exactly.
Shouts out to Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
And that's exactly why I would prefer if you were to find a connection. If you were to meet a beautiful woman on the
So
street.
you would have been okay with him stepping outside of the relationship from time to time?
It's not that
sexually.
I would be okay with it, but like I would feel less
It'd be better.
embarrassed,
And
I
it
would
would be
have
better.
more.
Your
face
I would have
either.
more understanding. I would be willing to have more of a like. Okay, I can understand.
It's like finding out your girl was fucking a dude, but he was rich and she was getting shit from it and was bringing it home to you, versus your girl was taking the money you work for and giving it to him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so fucked up, but yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
It's
yeah, it's
context.
just- it's
No,
one-
Let's
I,
angle.
I see. Yeah,
Let's
I see.
angle.
I see. Because one angle, at least her man's higher status and
Thank
value. Like, yeah,
you.
these bitches want him. But on the other one, oh, my guy's of lower value, giving these random
He's a
bitches or
simp.
whoever the fuck it is
He's a
paying them. Yeah.
precisely.
He's not even a
So
simp.
I
He's
understand.
lame.
I understand that. Yeah.
Simps. Okay, Brandon.
All right,
Yeah.
Brandon, what's up, man?
None of these examples that y'all are giving it as metaphors are even kind of the same. Like, can I ask a couple of very serious questions that aren't sexual?
Please.
Do you like this man's character?
Yeah.
Thank you. Do you like his job? Does he have a decent job? Does he make decent money?
He does make decent money.
Okay. No, that's
He
it.
does.
No,
He does.
We're getting straight to it. Does he have kids?
No.
And he doesn't.
He wasn't cheating on you?
I mean,
No, please.
other than what
No,
has
please.
been discussed,
That is
Please.
cheating.
like that, you get to determine what's cheating, right? You get to determine what is important to you, what upsets you, what's crossing a boundary.
Exactly,
And for
boundaries.
for me, that crossed a boundary. Maybe like there are lots of relationships where people are able to have like what the first month of the
Understandable,
first
but
week
I
of the
think he
month.
means more from the conventional standpoint of
Sure.
actually entertaining a real physical material
Who
relationship
knows?
with a
Maybe
female.
you don't even know. Maybe you
That's
don't
what
even
that's
know.
what he's asking. Conventional cheating.
I think that lining up a session with a sex worker is cheating. That is.
Oh, it had
Okay,
got
you
to
didn't
the
say
point
that.
where he was
You
trying
didn't
to
say that.
meet
Okay.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
keep it. He's still a person.
You're
and
holding back, so we can only go off of what you tell us.
Yeah.
You're
No,
holding
no,
back
of
right
course.
now.
So
She
you
said
should-
he
you
might
should've
be
said that.
watching and they might get back together, so she's not trying to put
No,
it
no,
She's
she's not.
just a
No,
she's
respectful
not in a
person. You can
situationship.
tell she's respectful of people's business. Like she
It's
doesn't want
just
to put his
it's just
business
his
out
privacy,
there.
and he didn't choose to be on here. I did, and
That
he
is
happens to be a
true.
part of my life. So I'm just trying to keep it as
Yeah.
–
But I mean that changes things a lot.
Yeah. But
Now
that's
you say
what
you
it
try to
is.
line up
You
a
see what
meetup.
I'm
That's significantly different than just fapping and porn.
100%.
Right. That's why I said she was lying. I told you guys from the beginning. Didn't I say that? I clocked this shit, man.
Yeah, but
You got
Y'all need to
me.
have me on as regular guest on this show.
Let him talk a little
I always
bit,
like to
you know
hear them
what
out.
I'm saying?
I knew something else was going on.